Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the challenge that you need to complete to get Dark Matter Alex Caruso, Dark Matter Rudy Gobert, Dark Matter Pascal Siakam, and Dark Matter OG Anunoby for free here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Again, this is a massive W. 2K did a phenomenal job, in my personal opinion, with these conference finals player cards, and the challenges themselves look very easy to complete as well. We have 4 challenges per group, just like with the conference semifinals, but there are now only 4 players to complete instead of 8, so it's quicker to get these done. And the challenges themselves are really easy. I mean, all you got to do is win a triple threat game using, for example, NBA playoffs Derek White. So you have to have all the previous round cards because you need the losing team from the previous round's card as well for the first challenge of each group. But all you gotta do is win a triple threat game using the player from the losing team, and then win a triple threat game using the players from the winning team, and then using a full Knicks lineup. You have to beat the Knicks in clutch time, or sorry, beat the Celtics in clutch time, make 6 3-pointers of the team, and using a 12 out of 13 players being Knicks lineup. You have to beat the Celtics by 15 points or more in that final challenge, which I assume this is a, I'm just going to, for the sake of to see it for the video how long they are, we're gonna see what this looks like, and we're gonna just load into this first game right here just to see if it's still 4-minute quarters or if it's 5-minute quarters now, or what exactly the length is on these games. But overall, this looks like it's going to be just like the previous round, pretty much. A little bit more players required for sure, but really not that hard nonetheless. And at this point in the year, I feel like, yes, you need 12 players from the winning team for the final challenge. I don't think that's that bad, though. If you don't have 12 players from teams like the Knicks, the Thunder, teams like that at this point in the year, I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like the game's been out all year. So if you don't have those players, I'm sure you'll be able to add a couple. You can buy them on the auction house, but you should have 12 cards from each team, I would think, at least at this point in the year. And with 4-minute quarters in the final game, that's a 16-minute, 20-minute game, probably about 20 minutes. So 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes per game, we'll say 40. We'll just overestimate and say 45 minutes per group. 45 minutes per group is 3 hours to complete all these Dark Matters. But again, in order to complete these challenges, you are going to have completed every single challenge group before that. So if you haven't completed round 1, round 2, you got probably another 12 hours of grind in there. To complete all the challenges so far from scratch, I legitimately would say you're probably looking at 15 hours or so at this point. So if you haven't done it yet and you want to, you better get on it. It's going to be something that you may not get done today, but you can get it done over the next couple of days. Let's see what the other groups are looking like. This one's the same for the rewrite history. Just win the game here. 8 assists as a team in the clutch time game with the Pacers lineup, and then 13 assists and 3 blocks as a team. 13 assists with the player, 3 blocks as a team in the final challenge. Again, with 12 of 13 players being Pacers players, including the 2 NBA playoffs players. For the Timberwolves challenges, you have the same thing: win the game, block 2 shots in the clutch time game and win the game, and then score 9 points with any player and win the game in the final challenge. And then the OKC is similar in that win the game, 8 fast break points as a team, win the game, 35 points with SGA and win the game. Okay, so you do get for each round a franchise option pack, which is like a jersey. Basically, the most expensive thing is going to be the jersey, so that's like 500 MT there, 3,000 MT there, so 3,500 MT per group, in addition to a Hall of Fame badge and some rep. That's, we'll say 3,500 times 4. That's 14,000 MT from completing these challenges, plus the MT you make in game. You're probably looking at close to 20,000 MT overall, plus 4 Hall of Fame badges, plus the 4 Dark Matters for 3 hours of grinding. If you are already caught up at this point, like I am, 3 hours of grinding for 20,000 MT, 4 Dark Matters, all of which are pretty good at a minimum, as well as 4 Hall of Fame badges and more. I would say, I don't know, it's pretty good to me. I'm not going to sit here and complain by any means. I think these challenges are pretty well done. They look to be pretty darn rewarding and pretty easy to do as well. So that's the next thing I got to do today is I got to start working on these challenges. Got to say 2K did pretty good with that. I want to check and see if they dropped any challenges for the new packs that they dropped today, the downtown packs. I guess maybe they did not. I thought they were going to drop some sort of other challenge for the downtown packs as well, but it looks as though that is not the case. And they still don't have a 100 overall topper. I thought we might see 100 overall topper 50 for the 51 super packs. The odds themselves, 3.2% dark matter odds, is certainly an improvement. If nothing else, pack odds do seem to be getting better, so I will give 2K that. I guess they didn't drop any other challenges today besides the playoff challenges, though. I guess I'm not going to sit here and complain too much. That's not bad. I'm not mad about it by any means. I think they've done a pretty solid job so far in terms of starting off the season content-wise. So hey, I'm happy with this. I really am. I think this is about as well as 2K has executed any sort of free content this year, considering especially we still have the finals and the finals winner cards to come, 2 100 overalls and then 1 invincible. And realistically, there is still potential for some really, really good cards left in here as like 100 overalls. For example, we could easily see if the Pacers were to win 100 overall Miles Turner, if the Knicks were to win 100 overall Karl Anthony Towns, for example, if they made the finals, would be really cool. For the Timberwolves, it could easily be 100 overall Nas Reed, 100 overall Julius Randle, or something along those lines. And for the Thunder, obviously 100 overall Chet Holmgren, 100 overall Isaiah Hartenstein, 100 overall. I don't know, but I think the Thunder are the favorites to win it all. If they win, very good chance we get a free Invincible Shea. You know what I mean? Like, I could definitely see that being the case. Invincible Anthony Edwards potentially. If they were to change, if they do what they should with animations and give good players cards and stuff, unless the Knicks win the finals, there's a really good chance we come out here with some really good cards. Now, if the Knicks win the finals and we get Invincible Jalen Brunson, that is going to be disappointing to say the least. But at the end of the day, I guess I personally wouldn't be able to be too mad at it if the Knicks win the finals and Jalen Brunson's finals MVP, but I don't know. I don't think that'll happen at this point. We'll see what happens. Either way, really good job by 2K here of actually executing a challenge group effectively. Really good job of actually giving us free content that is worth doing and not unbelievably ridiculously hard to do. Because like for the free content they've given us this year, for one, these mode rewards take way too long to complete. And for two, the rewards themselves are never good and it's always RNG. The beauty of this is that you know exactly what you're grinding for. So if you want these cards, you know exactly what you need to do to get them and you know exactly how to get them guaranteed. If you don't want them, you don't got to get it. And that is the beauty of this content, is that it tells you exactly what you're going to get. And it's actually solid free reward content, not crossing your fingers and hoping that 2K decides to bless you with a good reward. And I think overall, really, really good job by 2K overall. Got to give them a lot of credit. I really think they've done a good quality job with this playoffs content so far. And I hope to see it continue into the finals and into, or I guess past the finals with the final Invincible player as well. But I'm excited to grind these challenges, excited to get y'all some gameplays today. Probably gonna get gameplays with all 4 of these cards. And yeah, that is going to do it for this first video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.